thank everybody. I want to thank my legal team. I want to thank all our supporters. I want to thank all our medical teams. This happened many years ago, and it was thrashed out in the court there. This wasn't about my four co-accused, this is about me. And I hope that the people that were involved in this think long and hard, and when they get the opportunity to dwell on it, that they will be happy in their own lives with the decisions they made through all this. Thank you very much.
How do you feel, Eamon?
Mixed emotions. It's coming in here. I've never felt pressure like it my whole life. But relief now, any time with my family to just soak up and start a new chapter in our lives. Thank you very much.
What kind of an impact has it had on you?
Just listen to what former Assistant Commissioner Quentin Fanning said in the box. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. It's an organisation.
Dead man walking.
Dead man walking, yeah. It's an organisation that when you give everything you can for it, but if they decide that you fall heavy, and they come after you. They don't offer you any backup medical advice. They offer you nothing. And but for the GRA, I especially want to mention the GRA here today. Throughout this whole trial, the GRA, yes. I haven't been a member of the GRA for many years. They stepped up to the mark. They made sure that we were looked after. They made sure that we were catered for. Not so much RAGC and my former Superintendents Association, along with my former colleagues, who for some reason decided to turn their back on me, that I was an outcast and a leper. But I know you learn. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I've learned from that. All the people that have been around me, retired members, serving members. Members went up into the box, they're very high rank, who I didn't ask to go up there. But they're the type of people that should have been leading the organisation. They're the people who knew what impacts like that were going to have on individuals. And there's young people in the Guards now, and anytime I meet them, they can't wait to get out. Why is that? Why is somebody looking at that? That has nothing got to do with the Guards on the ground, the very hard-working Guards on the ground.
Are you worried about the culture within the force?
I don't know what's going on in that force, but I can tell you there was a decision made back a number of years ago that that force was corrupt, and they went about allegedly weeding bad eggs out, and unfortunately I was a bad egg in all their eyes. Shame on them.